Welcome back. And in our top business story, infrastructure and energy are just some of the sectors driving growth for economies worldwide, as revealed at the Asian Business Leadership Forum. The ABLF series is constructed to address the growing need for collaboration and conversation among Asian corporations. Delegates present are seeking ways to shape their relations with developing countries and tap into a range of emerging business opportunities. The event today started with a panel of 6 speakers who are all at the pinnacle of their fields of work. Representatives from India focused on improving education facilities in India, particularly stressing the need for vocational training. As one of the countries with the highest population rates in the world, employment opportunities are scarce.
In my personal view, in India, we've always had the problem of poverty. So poverty issue is a major issue. And poverty issue is employment. The more infrastructure is made, that means the more money is put and the more employment is made.
Meanwhile, the World Economic Forum estimates that the cost of building transport hubs, telecommunication facilities, and other projects across the Asian continent will exceed $8 trillion over the next 10 years. Fortunately, there is an increase in intra-trade with countries inside Asia.
China mainly for their mass manufacturing capabilities. India has done well in services. Indonesia is a big resource provider, so is Australia in this region. The Middle East is where most of India's energy needs come in from. And increasingly we are seeing trade intra-region go up to an extent where now the most significant trading partners are within the region for a lot of countries in Asia, Middle East today.
Emirates Airlines welcomed its 24th and 25th Airbus A380 into its fleet on Tuesday, as well as its 78th Boeing 777-300. The delivery of 3 wide-body aircrafts in one day is also a record for Emirates, and the aircrafts will be immediately engaged into service across Emirates' network of 126 destinations in 74 countries. The 11th Cityscape Global is now in day 2, and experts say quality is the key word in today's property market. Experts say investor confidence has significantly picked up, and there is a positive business outlook across the UAE. This is very much evident in the ongoing Cityscape Global, with companies proudly showcasing their projects. A recent survey conducted by Jones Lang LaSalle, a leading real estate investment and advisory firm, revealed insights into the property markets in both Dubai and Abu Dhabi in its recently published 2012 Market Overview reports. They say Dubai remains the more vigorous market, with steady rental and price growth for major assets in the hospitality, retail and residential sectors. While Abu Dhabi, also considered an established market in the country, is running behind in recovery time.
The decline in prices and rents, of course, is very good news for tenants and for buyers. So we're talking to a number of companies, both in terms of occupying office space, but also residential. And of course, their rents are falling, their prices are falling. It's a good time for them to be looking to buy in the Abu Dhabi market right now. What it means, though, is you'll probably start to see less new projects being launched. And again, that is a good thing, because the markets are seeing quite a large amount of new supply. So we don't need too many new projects to be launched in the short term. So the fact that the prices and rents are falling will actually help stabilise the market. The one sector in Dubai that it's still probably going backwards is the office market, where there still is not much demand and prices are still softening.
However, the property market's activity isn't limited in the UAE. There is a lot happening in countries which boast established real estate sectors with strong demand and market supply, such as Saudi Arabia and Qatar. With the significant exposure and important platform the event offers to companies and destinations, countries across the region are aggressively seizing the opportunity to showcase what they have.
Cityscape in Dubai is the biggest player in the region doing a real estate exhibition, and we feel this is the time for the market to go and expose ourselves internationally. Knowing this is The Pearl is the first project in Doha, is a freehold, and this is the time where we felt that we're going to present it for the expat and the local around here in the Middle East to go and purchase our properties.
And let's now take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And looking to other news, Moody's has revealed that Spanish banks need more capital than previously suggested by the government last week. A Moody's report suggests that they face a capital shortfall that could climb to 105 billion euros, up from the 553.7 billion euro shortfall, as suggested by the government. So, what has spurred Moody's to raise this forecast, and what else is needed to promote stability? Well, to find out, we earlier spoke with Philippe Dauba-Pantanacce, the senior economist at Standard Chartered Bank.
Well, the variation in numbers coming out of Moody's is actually quite big. It starts from 70 billion euros of shortfall to 105. I think that the difference in numbers really pertains to the kind of assumption that you have of the economic environment. Obviously, as you anticipate an economic environment to be maybe worse than you anticipated, then the number of bad loans or bad debt or the shortfall of capital will definitely widen. Now, I think that really what is at stake is the possibility that Moody's could downgrade Spain after last downgrade that they did in June. But that time, that would mean that Spain gets into junk status, and Moody's would be the first rating agency to have actually done so. What is really at stake for Spain to gain more stability, I think, is for the government of Mariano Rajoy to formally ask for the bailout to the ECB. But we do think that even if eventually they're going to end up doing so, they are waiting for the domestic election cycle to end before doing so. So this is creating a lot of market jitters right now for investors.